Let's discuss immigration, whether it's been a good thing or a bad thing for the UK, and what's happening post-Brexit to our balance of trade with Europe and the rest of the world. To begin with immigration, Philip Allman says the results are clear. Immigration has been dangerously harming our economy. And the point he's making are that GDP per capita has not gone up. Of course, GDP goes up. The economy is bigger because there are more people in it. But our productivity has fallen so much, we're now considerably below that of France. And he makes the point that actually there's been a race to the bottom over these last 20 years. And that the idea that now a family of four could be supported on one income is frankly for the birds for millions and millions of people.
Immigrants make up roughly 14.5% of UK population, but they are embedded in every fabric of everyday life. In the NHS alone, over 1 in 5 staff members is a foreign-born. That is around 350,000 professionals, numbers about the size of a city like Bath, Coventry or Leicester. In some London hospitals, foreign-born staff make up 60% or more of the total workforce. In social care, the figures are even striking. Around 54.4% of care workers in London are migrants. And these aren't just low-wage roles. Immigrants are consultants, surgeons, scientists, pharmacists, and more. In sectors like transportation, tech, finance, retail, and logistics, immigrants keep the system functional. Without them, you don't just have a labor shortage, you have a system collapse. Immigrants are not a burden on the economy. In fact, multiple studies, including from the Office of Budget Responsibility, show that migrants contribute more in taxes than they take in benefits. If all immigrants left today, the UK would lose over 250 billion in GDP, approximately 9% of the total economy. So let me break this down. In agriculture, over 60% of workers are immigrants. The food and vegetable you eat daily will rot in the fields. In construction, 1 in 10 workers are immigrants. And in hospitality, 30% of all staff are non-British. So hotels, restaurants and cafes will be either empty or closed. This is the reality of the UK's economy. The UK doesn't just benefit from immigrant health workers, it depends on them. More than 280,000 NHS staff are immigrants, many from countries like Nigeria, India, the Philippines and Pakistan. Oh yes, Ghana too, South Africans, Egyptians among other countries. These are not temporary gaps being filled. These are permanent needs that the UK's own education system has not met. NHS is already short-staffed. Imagine removing nearly a third of the people keeping it afloat.
About 86,000 jobs were vacant in the first 3 months of this year, up from 78,000 during the same time last year. There's been a drastic fall of 96% in the number of nurses from the European Union working in the UK over the last year.
The health service is facing an unprecedented staffing crisis that's become even more serious because of Brexit. And that's why hospitals in the UK are looking to countries like India to fill vacancies and boost numbers. But is that as straightforward as it sounds? Rahul Joglekar reports.
During the COVID-19 pandemic, the country clapped for carers, many of whom were immigrants. And yet, some of the same people who applauded them are now protesting their presence. What changed? Okay, immigrants contribute substantially to the housing sector, not just by living in homes, but by building, maintaining, cleaning, and managing them. They are twice as likely to be working renters. In cities like London, Birmingham, Manchester, in fact across the UK, immigrants often live in shared housing, which help keep rental prices stabilized. Many immigrant families are also landlords and property investors. They are not simply occupying space, they are adding to the stock, investing in local economies and paying taxes. So why are people protesting? The argument is often that immigrants are taking their jobs, undercut wages, and do not integrate. But most of these claims fall apart under scrutiny. A study by the London School of Economics found little to no evidence that immigration causes wage depression. Integration is not a one-way street. It requires fair policies, media literacy, and the willingness to see immigrants as humans rather than political pawns. The media narrative has stoked division. Headlines have demonized immigrants, particularly asylum seekers, while ignoring the economic, social, and humanitarian contribution the majority make. The immigrant you see in the hospital might also be the one who cleaned your office last night. The woman serving you at the cafe may have a law degree. The delivery man on a bike may speak 4 languages and be supporting 3 generations. These are human beings, not statistics. They carry stories, struggle, resilience, and strength. They came not to steal, but to build, and often they build in silence. So if all immigrants left today, the UK wouldn't just face an economic crash, it will face a moral crisis. Gone will be the stories, the resilience, and the innovations. From Notting Hill Carnival to Brick Lane Quarry, from Chinatown in London to Peckham, known as Little Lagos, from Afrobeat to polished delis. What makes Britain modern, vibrant, and relevant is its diversity. Immigrants didn't weaken the country, they made it global. Almost every country of the world having representation here. That's a beautiful thing. There is beauty in diversity, there is comfort in accommodation, and even more importantly, there is power in integration. So the real question is not whether immigrants should leave. The real question is whether Britain can survive without them, because we all need each other. So if this message resonates with you, drop your comment on the comment section, like and share this video, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button. Think about it. Immigrants are the support system, the spine and the backbone to the beautiful UK economy, social and cultural landscape. Stay should be the word, not out. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to this channel, The Lens 24, and check out our next video on the tag.